Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's Hearthstone time. And this week's Tavern Brawl is a brand new one about hallucination, although I think it's going to bear a strong resemblance to some other past ones based heavily on Discover. But anyway, it's you do get to choose your class, and that's going to determine what cards your opponent is going to get, actually. So I feel like I'd rather have them discovering, I don't know, hunter cards than like some other class. Or, no, you know what, let's have them discovering warrior cards. Is that going to be more? Whatever. Because I don't think I'm going to have that many warrior cards. I think I think the deck is basically all hallucination. Hallucination is like from your opponent's class, right? I'm pretty sure. So, yeah. I don't know if this is one of those, like, usually a lot of previous ones would be sort of like 22 cards in your deck are hallucinates, and then 8 are like random spells, or it may actually, because hallucinate is a versatile thing, your deck may actually just be 30 hallucinates. It's quite possible. It's also quite possible this is taking forever. Woo! Just dance for the camera. Come on. Stupid rouged up rogue. Speaking of rogue,
versus Valera.
I'm only going to be discovering rogue cards, pretty much. That's a bit of a mess.
Victory or death.
I'm going to pitch 2 of these just on the off chance that there is other stuff in the deck. I'd like to find out whether or not there's other stuff. Oh, you do have... So you probably have 8 cards from your own class, which makes me like warrior less. Wow, that's not the most useful. Maybe we can hallucinate something good. Wow, that is just not what I wanted at all. Maybe head crack. For later. Okay, Raptor's pretty solid. Given that we're starting with 3 mana, it looks like. Although I wish I'd gotten that first, because then I could have stolen... Oh no, give a random taunt minion, that's right. It wouldn't work on this anyway. I need to get something with taunt, which is going to be pretty hard if I'm only pulling rogue cards. So this is actually but useless, unless I have another taunt minion in my deck. Oh, lovely. Yeah, playing warrior to sabotage my opponent. Probably not working as well as rogue. I don't want them like discovering mage cards or priest cards or something, yo. God damn. I don't know what a good compromise is. Anyhow. Okay. There's a lot of discovering that goes on in this format. It does kind of slow down in the early game. Any stuff? Yes? No? I guess I can throw this away to do a head crack. Ooh. Not sure that was a power choice, but... Oh, hooray, more taunt stuff I can't use. That's awesome. This is probably just dead. My opponent probably just has a handful of removal at this point. Yeah, so I've got 2 things that only buff taunt minions. That's awesome.
So many options.
That's pretty random. You spent 2 mana to change your deck from hallucinating, which is just discovering warrior. That actually is annoying because it defeats the purpose of playing a shitty warrior if my opponent is going to be able to get non-warrior cards. So that's actually kind of effective. God damn it. What the hell? Alright, let's hallucinate something better. Shadow Sensei? No. I mean, sprint is still 4 cards, so since they would give me another minion now to be beating my opponent with, but I don't think I'm going to rush her down that much. I think the sprint might be good, although, wait, that's actually bad with the rock, with those earth guys, too. Awesome. Well, I've cast a spell that this turn, so I'm going to head crack you and hit you. Whoa. Head crack returns. I'm not sure that sprint was a good choice with all those burrowed guys in there. That was actually pretty dumb. Molten Blade is Hammer of Twilight. Well, that sucks, because that's going to be fairly efficient. Kills that guy, and you're going to get a minion later. You're going to get more minions for my other stuff exploding. I'm just getting small crap all the time. Should I take the gang up in case my opponent ever does get a minion? I don't even know. This is such a weak sauce play. I don't want to keep taking sprint. I guess I'm going to take this piece of crap.
This is our town, scrub. Yeah.
Since it would be kind of a waste of her current weapon. We've done some damage, but my hand is garbage. Wow, taunt minion. That would be great with all the cards in my hand. Piece of crap. Awesome. Okay, so I could potentially do that. I could hit that guy for 2 and then Bouncing Blade and kill one of those things, which I should probably do. I don't need to sprint yet because I got a handful of cards. Betrayal could be good. Do I want to save that? I don't know. Wish I had more minions, but yeah, maybe I'll just do the blade thing for now. Probably kill the wrong one, but see a chance. Okay, that was randomly targeted, but sure, why not? Gonna keep hitting you for 2 every turn. That's my victory plan at this stage. Even though you're probably gonna start doing more things now. Oh, that's right, because you like de-hallucinated your deck. So now you can get mage cards or whatever and screw me up. Awesome. It is kind of hilarious how the way in which that barely changes but totally changes what you're doing. Problem is when I'm gonna get a whole bunch of I'm gonna get all those buried guys when I sprint, and it's gonna kick my ass. Although now I could betrayal and kill some of them. And maybe should have saved the blades for that, but I don't know. It'd be really nice to draw a taunt minion, but I mean there are no taunt rogue minions as far as I know. I can't get neutrals from Hallucinations, so I have to have gotten lucky and have one of the probably 8 warrior cards in here be a taunt minion, and I have to actually get it out of my extra fat, just full buried stuff deck.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Right, now. Okay, well, we're going to... Let's see that sprint, maybe something good. A new Barak. So expensive. I've got all this stuff to, like, now I'm going to take the Mimic Pod, and I'm going to screw up. Okay, it's going to give me a bunch of hallucinates, that's fine. Ah, pick up a hallucinate, hooray! Or a double hallucinate, hooray! Friggin'... This one's random, so it's actually not even better. Probably take the sabotage in case. And then keep hitting you for 2 every turn, I guess, although my opponent's going to catch up really fast with minions. That's random enemy minion. That's actually not so great. I mean, I've turned down minions a couple times, but it was the same 4/4 for 4 guy whose power wasn't going to help. But really, I've just had nowhere near enough minions. My opponent hasn't had that many minions either. I'm pretty sure she's going to start getting them now that she's able to discover, like, neutrals and other class cards. I don't actually know if poisonous is triggered by betrayal. That's right, any minion damaged by this, I have no idea if that works. I mean, I guess if it looks like I'm just going to lose, I could try that, but we're not quite there yet. Discovering she is so slow. Changes her power to that. That's not going to help my plan of random killing and stuff. Damn it.
Practice makes perfect.
Ow. Hallucination! Yeah, the sprint is actually not useful at all. I've got so much stuff. Now I've got minions. Lotus Assassin could draw me a bunch of cards. Ethereal Peddler would make stuff cheaper. Which is pretty good. I think we're going to do that.
Need something unusual?
Actually, mostly just made useless stuff cheaper. I could have done this first. That would have been smarter. Why didn't I... Oh, it's non-rogue class cards. That's what I was thinking. Is cards there from another class, but it doesn't say from another class. It says non-rogue. That's messed up. All right. I think I'm kind of losing anyway. I can't decide if it's better off to kill the poison guy. No, I'm going to do this, even though I'd like to find out if the poison guy works. Really better. Let's hallucinate with what little time we have. Sure, why not? Fork my opponent. Because if the poison guy worked, it could have got rid of the 4/2, but even then, the 1/2 would kill my 5/6, and then that would not be good. So there's no winning. I'm gonna get those free 4/4s from my opponent soon, and they're gonna get to attack right away, and I'm gonna lose. And killing a random enemy minion is not useful when they're spawning all those totems, and they've got like Murloc face and stuff. Oh, what a mess. I got 8 damage on the table.
Thank you.
Okay, now you got board control, but you have a lot less damage. Short-term win! That's not good. I needed, like, not that. If I sprint, I'm just going to get more of those. What the idiot guys? Random card. This guy's not going to... He's not going to work out. Lotus Agent's just going to take out the 3/2. It's not that great. Mostly I'm just dead anyway. Wow, that is so much better than all the choices I've had for discovering. Holy crap.
What lurks in the dim?
Am I dead? That's 10. I'm probably just dead, but I'm going to play the fork anyway. So on the off chance. This crap filling up my hand was really not helpful, though. That's like almost the entire game I've had 2 dead-ass cards. Suitable only for triggering head crack. And I mean, if I have a turn when I can't cast anything other than those to trigger the head crack, I've got bigger problems. So I'm probably just dead this turn, but maybe if my opponent doesn't have me dead, then she might spend time taking out my army, and then this game might continue. But I'm pretty screwed. Random is bad, and also warrior is bad. Yeah, with the 8 cards from your own side, makes me less fond of warrior.
Lightning strikes twice.
Maybe just take shaman. I mean, my opponent's going to discover really strong stuff with shaman, but then they got the overload to deal with, potentially, although the overload cards are pretty strong. And they can get board wipes out the wazoo, but then I'm getting shaman totems, which is okay too. I don't know. Super dead now. It would be hard to imagine getting something good enough to not be dead. Sap actually goes a little way, because this is random, whereas I can sap that guy. Pretty dead, though. So I could play this, which would guarantee to kill the Wrath of Rare totem, and then this would kill something, so I could technically maybe survive. Willing to buy not these dead cards. The burrowing things also is like that. That was quite a... My opponent had some like serious like between my bad RNG and her like weird RNG that worked out pretty well under the circumstances. Like I get sprint, you fill my deck with things. You change it so you're not... I play warrior specifically because their cards are shitty. You get the thing that allows you to completely negate that advantage. Just like, ugh. Seems like a really unlikely thing to have pulled out. Yeah. Am I not dead? Ow. I can't take very much of that pathetic garbage card right now. These could be okay if I could get neutral cards, but I can't.
The frost wolves stand ready.
Wow, badness. Okay, sprint I'll get the last of those guys, and I'll just get more hallucinates, which is not going to help anyway. Oh, whatever. The Auto Barber looks good because it actually lets me kill the 1/4, even though I'm doomed. Like, all my garbage. Yeah, this was an incredibly annoying match. Yeah. Extra annoyance.
Safety restrictions offline. Harvesting servos engaged.
Yeah. That's better than any card I had all game. Oh, computer. Why does it take time to calculate that? Just... Alright, so let's try that again. I don't know what class is good, though. It's annoying that Warrior is a class that has the card that theoretically can let my opponent do that. Get around being screwed hallucinating my shitty cards. There's some advantage to playing Rogue, because their cards are kind of okay, but also not great. I'm going to give my opponent Warlock cards. Because I can also just draw more cards, right? If I'm drawing more Hallucinates, instead of draw. And there's so many Warlock cards that don't work with other classes well, or that have drawbacks that, like, I don't know. Maybe it'll work out. Someday. Yeah, so anytime now. Stupid discover your path. I think I still could have won that if my opponent was stuck drawing shitty warrior cards the entire time. Although they would have had taunts, and I would have still had a handful of things that only work on taunt. No, let's see what useless warlock cards I get.
The light shall bring victory.
So I'm going to get 8, but my opponent should hopefully get all useless warlock cards, right? That's expensive. We're going to get rid of that. Corrupting Mist, not a high priority, so we're going to get rid of that. It has some value. It does only cost 2, so there's some reason to maybe keep it, but I don't know. I'm going to get Juicy Priest cards, so that's nice. Mirage Collar. Maybe take the Mirage Collar and then just hold on to it for a while. Something cool might come up. Dark Mender is not going to work without Cthulhu there, but Dark Cultists are pretty sweet. So we're starting with a fair amount of money, so the Onyx Bishop might be awesome, except I've already got these guys who are not that big and fantastic. I think I'm going to take Light Bomb because it's amazing, mostly. Even though it's not that useful right now, and the Power Word Tentacles might be stronger in short term, whatever. Mouse sitting on the hero power. So what you got? Priest. You got AFK? Nope. Just thinking real hard about which hallucination to hallucinate. Excuse me. Hallucinate harder. Whelps. More whelps. Yeah, the early part where you're like both players are just like hallucinate, 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 hallucinate does kind of drag. Oh, yay, Corrupting Mist again. That's awesome. Let's hallucinate first and then play one of our 3-cost guys. We'll take the bishop this time. It's not bad.
The damned stand ready.
I mean, he's a little overcosted with the small stuff I have, but even if my opponent kills that, and if I just play the bishop and get back my 3/4 guy, that's not terrible. Not great either, but you do what you can. Meanwhile, my opponent's getting all, like, Warlock cards. Yeah. Annoying, but not unexpected. So I might just bishop and get him back. Might be the easiest thing.
You are not the
Weird
boss
minions,
of me.
frankly. I wonder how much discarding stuff my opponent can pull. Let's just do this.
The game begins.
Before I get anything. Before I get this, because this guy'd be a much worse res. He's a battle cry guy, so he'd just be like crappy. Whereas this guy's an excellent, like, decent sized death rattle guy. So, you got Malchazar's Imp. Have you got a bunch of discard stuff? Which would be kind of interesting.
I wonder.
I mean, it's discovery based, so you could definitely try and hunt up some discard based stuff. Wonder how soon I should start life tapping. Probably pretty soon. Implosion. No! Roll a 2, roll a 2, roll a 2! That's a funny looking 2. Although if you trade Malchazar's Imp, it means you don't have good discard stuff, because it's pretty rough. Okay. So I could copy his death rattle, but let's see what we get from this first. Whoa, we're going to keep that one and save it for later.
I don't have enough.
Click the wrong card. I could draw a card and then still do him and get myself another one of those. Although he could copy her if she survived for a turn, so let's hang on to him. Cabal Chemist is awesome. Potion of Madness, not bad. Cabal Chemist, clear winner. Should I draw a card now? I've got a fair amount of cards. I think we'll play this.
Drink the power.
That's only good on demons. That's pretty poor. It's still usable, but it's not good. Hellfire. It'd be fairly annoying, Hellfire. Should be lots of opportunity to get Hellfire, although you don't have enough mana yet to cast the Abyssal guy who has Hellfire built in, who is himself amazing. Not Hellfire. Okay. You are really anti-me ever getting that death rattle. Goddamn. The amount of effort you've gone into killing those guys. Okay. Get safer. She's actually a turn 9 play. Because you want to, you play her to inspire right away. And I have to start drawing some more cards. Or see what I get first, and then... Holy Champion's not going to help as much. Discover a Death Rattle card is interesting. I think we'll take this. I'm discovering lots of stuff. I think we're going to take the Shellraiser. We're going to draw a card first, and then almost certainly play the Shellraiser. Yeah. Okay. It's all about that turn 9 Palatress start just summoning crazy random legends. Man, if she lives for a turn and I get to double Palatress. Woo! Okay. Opponent's doing lots of card gainy stuff. Could just boost that guy into a 5/6. Kind of putting all my eggs in one turtle shell, though. Okay, you just buff her up. That's fine. Okay, again, we can't do this until next turn. So let's see what we discover first. Shadow Boxer, I don't think is tremendously helpful for me, since I'm not... I can get healing from cards, but I don't have the hero power. Let's hallucinate. Although that means I can't draw a card, but whatever. Near the Sun Shard. Oh my god, that is also amazing. But I don't have enough left to do it right now. It's kind of dumb. So... let's draw a card. So I can Sun Shard and then start doing that. But for now, we're going to Blood Fury Potion this. And, I don't know, Board Control. And hallucinate. Binding Heal would get that guy back up to full and heal me a bunch. But I'm going to take another Confessor Palatress because what the hell, dude? What the hell? All the Priest legendaries. This is going to turn into a slogging match in a second. My opponent could have an Amber or something from the 8 actual Priest cards in their deck. Also, I have a Shadow or Death, since I just bumped my guy up into death range. Oh. 9 cost. Mal'Ganis is pretty big and annoying. So 5 plus the 3 damage from this would actually finish him. So I may want to do that, even though it's delaying my thing going off. Because he's pretty obnoxious.
So many
Yeah, I'm saving my corruption thing, and yeah. So let's do that.
Shells up.
Yeah, I should have actually played her first, but whatever. No, I didn't have enough mana to play her, so I should not have played her first. haste. That's all fine and interesting, but no. That picture looks weird to me. It looks like it's showing something else. It looks like a distant sort of like cliff with some weird thing jutting out of it. I have to stare at it for a while to convince my brain that what I'm looking at is this sort of like hunched over in flight pterodax. And a skinny ass, like tiny compared to the wing's head.
Hostile entity detected.
Playing Leviathan? Okay. Oh yeah, you didn't draw it, so it didn't blow up everything. Yeah. Yeah. Playing Leviathan, not the end of the world. I could actually just generate some cards, make that die. I would get my my Lyra would get killed, but Just doesn't quite take that guy out, eh?
So many possibilities.
Like, should I try and like corrupting mist, then play Lyra, who's gonna die because he'll get killed by that other thing, but then I could I'm not gonna get that many cards out of him. Do I want to twisting nether this crap? I don't think so. I think I've got spare Paladros. Let's just do this.
Take this time to consider your past deeds.
Random legendary! Wow, random crap legendary. I have too many cards in my hand. What a pile of, like, bad, crappy dude. The light bomb wouldn't have killed that thing because it's got the increased defense. It's not going to kill the other guy either, so it would be kind of dumb. Uh-oh, not a big demon. Okay, not the end of the world. So they're not all that tough. I mean, I could just Shadow Bolt that one. The big guy in it. And then my opponent doesn't have much. Oh, no, I can't just Shadow Bolt him. Okay. I can't do all the things I want to. I think we're going to do this.
Powering down.
Yeah, this is pretty sad, but we're going to do it. Just hands filling up. Excavate Evil, I don't know if I really need that going around. This does nothing for me. Master Spell might be useful.
You will pay.
Go, quick, attack. I've got so much power in my hand, but it's hard to actually make good use of it. And of course, my opponent's trying to just discover the biggest, fattest thing he can every turn at this point, too. Man, this is dragging on forever. What the hell? You're gonna siphon soul that piece of junk? You do it. Okay. I think it's legendary time again.
Take this time to consider your past deeds.
Your random legendary is...
The might of Dalaran hath arrived.
much better than the last one. So resurrect? What are the odds on a resurrect? There's some garbage, but it's probably still worth taking. Got 9 cards in hand. I have 1,000,000 cards. My opponent has fewer cards. I have 2 big threatening things in play. One of which has an insane power while alive. One of which Actually, this would be a bad time for Ronin to die, because it would just fill my hand with, like, crud. They would all get blown up, because my hand would be full. So killing Ronin right now would be pretty beneficial. You don't want me to empty down and... more cards. Yeah, you want to kill her so that she's not generating free stuff, that's understandable. But do you have a way to kill What's-His-Face? Because it would be really annoying. Oh, you do? Oh, no, you don't. Maybe you do? Anyway, that's not that scary. I forgot that thing doesn't have to finish them to get that. Okay. Anyhow. I don't really want a copy of him. Lyra, and start... let's see what we resurrect for... Do I play Lyra first and then do that? I'm going to fill up my hand constantly with cards, but oh well. Like, I can't even lose a card. Oh my god, that would be insane. I'd just, like, explode my hand more. Was it the start of your turn? Yeah, let's take the Lightwell because I can play it without generating another card. Too many cards! Well, only needs 1 damage to take out Ronin, and his Death Rattle is pointless now. Doom! Well, that's terrible. And my opponent's going to draw a billion cards. Now, that took all their mana, so they might be decking themselves. It's surprising that they would be decking themselves before me. With my Nether Void, probably ensure that happens. I've got some healing here. Okay, just hallucinate for the Arcane Missile. That's fine. This doesn't give me anything. Let's heal a bit. Gotten surprisingly poor use of him. Okay, so now I've still got 10 cards in my hand. If I cast this, I will still have 10 cards in my hand. Cast this, I'll still have 10 cards. I'm going to have to Arcane Missile my opponent, I think. But let's see what I get from the chemist. Crap Potion. That's nice. It's just totally just wasting space in my hand. Possible to have too much card advantage. Although my opponent doomed, so they easily answered my card advantage. They're actually going to deck themselves first at this rate. But they can heal for 2 every turn, and I can't. My hero power becomes useless when we run out of cards. And it's actually borderline useless now if I'm trying not to go through all the cards and my hand is full. On the other hand, their hand is full of Warlock cards, and my hand is full of Priest cards. So, that's something. Yeah, Warlock is not like a terrible class. But there's a lot of, like, terrible anti-synergy you're going to get if you're full of random Warlock cards. That's the point. The point is, a bunch of random Warlock cards are much less likely to work well. Okay, that's annoying with the Blast Crystal. Alright, well, we're going to get some use out of the Pint-Sized Potion. Let's see what I get first, before I start wasting mana. Lightwell might actually just win the game for all we know, so we'll play the Light Bomb. Got Mind Blast in the pocket. Okay, I guess we'll draw a card with Power Word Shield, maybe, or hang on to that. Drawing a card right now is not terrible. It doesn't cost me any health. Holy Fire should be good in terms of winning the life war here. And we're going to Pint-Sized Potion. Sure, why not? It's kind of just clogging my hand. Do I want to copy that or not? I don't think so. I think I'm going to draw a card. Power Overwhelming. Interesting. Power interesting. I could have Mind Blasted. I don't necessarily want my opponent to know how much damage and healing is in my hand. I'd like them to make decisions based on less information where possible. If this thing stays alive, that's going to affect the swing pretty good. And then I've got 10 damage and 5 healing just from these 2 cards. Both castable in 1 turn. I've got two ways to wipe everything, one of which is kind of bad, but incredibly cheap, one of which is expensive. Oh, Mal'Ganis. I'd probably just want to blow him up, I'm guessing. Corruption. I could corruption him, that's also kind of solid. I could just mass dispel. Get rid of his powers, but he'd still be alive, which I don't like. Okay, I'm maybe gonna leave. I'm gonna mess around. That's drawing me more cards, which is kind of dangerous. Okay, ways to kill him. If I want to, I could just Shadow Bolt and trade this, but I like that for doing damage, so I don't know.
So
Leaving him alive is pretty poor. This is an expensive-ass way to kill him, so I'm going to heal anyway. Man. No, I should probably just hit him and Shadow Bolt him. Not much time to hallucinate here, but I can still do it. Maybe take the convert to hedge a little bit. I'm going to copy this even though it's stupid. It's probably a better use later, but it gives me something on the board that I could theoretically deal damage with, and if not killed, then I get the crazy life gain going. There's so much killing. This is just to hedge my bets in case my opponent does get something really good. Well, that's really obnoxious. Perfect card for the job time. Fair enough. If only my opponent has minions out, I can always use this for cheap. Or the corruption if there's only one. If it's nothing that's like murdering my face, then Pit Lord does 5 damage to you. Oh, do I just have a kill? Probably not. I can do 10 damage. Then they'd know that was coming. Excuse me, which is poor. Let's just start hallucinating. Spawn of Shadows. Oh, I've had that before. I could have done that. No, we should take the Onyx Bishop because I could get something crazy out of it.
The game begins.
Drink the power.
Yeah, I have had a bunch of like crappier things die by this stage of the game, so that was bound to happen. Guess we'll just corruption that guy. Eat crappy card. And I don't think I want to draw that card. I'm going to come down to the wire here. I've got a lot of ways to deal that 15 damage. If I have any minion alive, I can power overwhelming and it turns into like a lot of cred. No, I'm not going to have any minion alive. Not a big surprise, but still kind of annoying. If my opponent plays a good minion, I can convert it. That guy was not a good minion. Surprise, surprise. And then what? There's 7 mana. Still hallucinating, I see. What a surprise. Curse of Perform. Okay, kind of annoying. Wow, that's sick. That's potentially dangerous. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this. It looks like can't use that one. Let's get rid of the cursed. Let's get rid of that idiot. So he's gonna die now. Let's just holy fire the player. So he can hit me for 7. He probably can't buff or really save that guy in any way because he can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. So he should just do the 7.
Do I have to?
Put him, okay. That's a big heal. That does impact my ability to kill your face. It's unfortunate. And you're going to be able to heal a bunch because your power does something, and mine is not going to do it. I wonder if I should have taken a copy of that guy, but I wasn't going to have anything to sacrifice. And I still don't. Just draw a card with this, or no, my hand's not full, so I guess I draw a card with this. It's pretty bad. Need to hallucinate a big awesome minion. Okay. A totally random minion, I guess.
The game begins.
Use this time to
I knew it was going to be her because I already used my Inspire for the turn. My thing, so I wouldn't be able to use her right away.
I'm almost out of cards.
Screw me completely. As long as my opponent has a way to kill her, it's going to work out badly. Like, the worst time to get her is always when I get her from something random. That's taking a bunch of your mana. Are you going to kill her yet or not? Because if you don't kill her, it's well worth taking the card loss to get a random legend. In all likelihood. No. Shadow Word Death. Damn it. Shadow Word, damn it. You're ahead in life. You get the healing. That's pretty poor. I'll admit. Wow, that is an ass useless card. The kind of card that I was hoping my opponent would be left to choose from. Do I take a copy of that guy? It's got to be a copy of an enemy minion, or is my opponent saving a better minion? That is the question. This actually does, no useful damage. It does, negative damage. Because this guy can't attack for crap. He's going to be hitting my opponent for 1. That's really not what I want to copy. He's not a demon, although I could Blood Fury Potion him, so, okay. He could do something. Could also Blood Fury him if I got rid of that, but that's not great either. Man. I think I'm going to Corruption him. He doesn't hurt very much, that's for sure. I'm not going to get any more cards.
I'm out of cards.
I've just got all there is. We don't know what all it is. If there are no more good minions over there, I'm not going to be able to convert anything. I take a bunch of damage when I play Mass Dispel. That sucks. This is getting rough. It's not looking good anymore. That heal for 12 made a gargantuan difference in the swing, which is why I was holding back my damage stuff, so they wouldn't know what I had going on. But yeah, turn your healing effects into damage. Uh-oh. Ow. Put 5 health here to a minion and your hero. Ow. Yeah, unfortunate. Although he couldn't attack very well. That was a lot of hurting. Could have been a bunch of healing too, but so really now there is nothing out there to copy. I could dispel and then get my own stealth copy of that guy, which would hurt me a bunch. But I could give it +3/+3 and do stuff. Oh, it's gonna be tight. I think I gotta do this. Hope my opponent's out of stuff for killing me.
I wonder.
Do I Blood Fury it now? I think I do. I think if my opponent can kill it, it's going to be with an AoE, so I might as well make him bigger. That was the first point of fatigue damage for my opponent. I'm getting crushed by fatigue. And they can heal every turn. What's the card you have left? It does target a minion. That's not good news. Oh, silence. Okay. That's silly, because I was going to be attacking with this guy, but I think I'm dead anyway. Too much damage. So I don't want to do this yet, but we're going to hit you. And Mind Blast, I guess. No, I'm actually just going to die, because I just took 3, right? So I'm going to take 4, so I should have done this anyway, because I'm dying. God damn it. 12 hit points. When they healed for 12, that was the thing I was not counting on. Because I pretty much had them. It was down to the wire. I apparently should have copied something earlier, but I didn't know what I was going to get. If I had copied the crappy version of the Tar guy, then I could have had him out earlier. I could have buffed him. He wouldn't have got the +3 hit points. It wouldn't have mattered. Although he would have got silenced, and then he would have just been a 1-7. So it wouldn't have done much better for me. But yeah, I wouldn't have had to draw the extra cards to get it. That hurt. Okay, well, that took forever. I don't know. It's an interesting one. It doesn't feel that original compared to others, but it's a solid Tavern Brawl. We'll just have to see what else they come up with next week. If you enjoyed this, please activate the like button. And if you check out the illustrated tales from my D&D campaign, I guarantee I'm a better storyteller than Hearthstone player.